Welcome back to Lyrical Lemonade TV. It's Sara K, and today we're here at day one of Coachella. We're here to talk to some artists, catch some amazing sets, and cover one of the most famous music festivals in America. Day one of Coachella, and I'm here with
Slayyyter.
You just turned up crazy this weekend and last weekend at Coachella. What was your favorite part of the festival and performing?
Honestly, maybe just the firstness of it all. I feel like I've never performed Coachella before, so it felt really special to do this. I've always wanted to do this like my whole life. And yeah, the crowds were great. Great energy. Everyone cranked it to the highest degree, which I appreciated.
There's a specific song, What Is It Like to Be Liked, which is my personal favorite, and it kind of sheds on what it means to be in the spotlight. Was there something that specifically inspired this, or like a moment that you went through that when you were writing the song? Because it's very like vulnerable too.
Yeah, I feel like the song started as a demo for my project previous to it, and it was kind of like a flexing song of being like, oh, like I'm the shit and I have designer, and I feel like the sound of it felt a lot like the kind of sonic direction of my album, so I reworked it a bit, and the final verse is more peeling back a layer and being more honest. It's kind of like two truths and a lie, but like two lies and a truth, if you will. But yeah, I feel like just feeling disliked by your peers or forgotten by people or the industry or different things. I feel like I just felt kind of at the end of my road with making music a couple years ago when I started my album. So kind of just feels like a confessional about all of that. Yeah.
What like rejuvenated you back into like wanting to do this?
I feel like making this album, honestly. I feel like the more I was treating it like it'd be the last album I ever make, and then the further I would get in sessions, I would just be so excited leaving the studio and listening to the demos again and again. And like when we made Cannibalism, I was like, oh, I love this song, and I would just listen, and I think I kind of rediscovered my passion for making music, and I don't think I would quit now, so that is good, I guess.
So you just dropped Broke Bitch Freestyle.
Yeah.
What's the brokest thing that you've ever done?
There's so many, too many to count really. I feel like taking drinks off of tables would be one when I was like younger in high school, or even now. Sometimes when like the bank account is hurting a little bit, me and my friend Kate always joke about like we send each other like the same like $30 back and forth, or like $50.
You guys just make a collective bank account at that point.
Yeah, we're like each other's bank when the other one needs it.
But taking drinks off at tables, I mean,
that was like a high school. That's like, because I feel like Sleazy by Kesha when I was in high school was like my favorite song. So like I was like, that's fine, I'll just take drinks off of people's tables and then I don't have to buy them.
It's sustainable.
Probably really dangerous, but don't do that. But yeah.
What is it do you think about Missouri that just breeds like fire music artists? Because we got like you, Sexy, Chapel Rowan. Like, what's going on over there?
Maybe just boredom, honestly. I love the Midwest. I feel like Missouri, even though there's like something beautiful about mundane, boring places and like the boringness of middle America. I love a lot of photographers and like artists who like their thesis of like their work is always like kind of like Midwest portraits of people from the Midwest and whatnot. But like it's just so boring that you're like scratching to like do something. Like I feel like I was always doing something creative in my bedroom, or taking pictures, or making visuals, or making clothes. Like I was always just kind of like, over it all.
We just interviewed a bunch of cool artists, and now we're heading to the Dough Lab stage. Dude, yes, you want to do an interview?
Bro, come on now. What's up? I love Lyrical Lemonade. She's from Lyrical Lemonade, bro.
You're from Lyrical Lemonade?
Is this your guys' first Coachella?
First time ever.
First time.
Yeah.
Who are you guys most excited to see?
Sway Lee.
Fake Mink.
2016.
Justin Bieber, I have to be basic.
For Bieberchella, what song are you most excited to see?
Every single throwback of all time.
There we go.
Okay,
I
name
agree.
3 Justin Bieber songs.
Baby. Yeah, that's probably all I got.
Oh, fake fan.
Name 3
Just called
Justin
you.
Bieber songs. Go.
Baby, what do you mean? Sorry. That feeling.
Okay. My one question is, you said you're here to see Fake Mink. What is your favorite Fake Mink song?
Easter Pink.
Oh.
If they know, they know. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, because Easter Pink is probably the most like deep cut Fake Mink song.
Oh, whoa. Okay, Kill Everything, Celebrity Deathmatch, Music in Me, Okay. Everyone knows LV Sandals, but it's a good song.
There we go.
It's a good song.
We're at one of the most famous art installations at Coachella. It's so recognizable. We're about to go inside. Let's go. This right here, 2012 Coachella. This is 2012 Coachella. This sepia tone, I wish I was here. That's when I wanted to go to Coachella. The first time I ever really knew about Coachella, I watched My Life is Ava on YouTube come here, and that's when the flower crowns were a thing. Amazing. This grass is so fake. Look at it. It's literally like little rectangles. But it adds to the ambiance. We're climbing the desert. We're in the desert. It's a mountain. And we're about to check out the Sahara stage at Coachella, which literally we're doing on the top of the hill. We're at Toe Bite Dumpling. We just got Coachella dinner, and let me tell you this. I got coconut rice, 2 chicken dumplings, 3 veggie dumplings, and a special shug sauce. And we're about to give you a review to find out, is Coachella food cracked? Let's find out. Dragon fruit, coconut milk rice. Spicy. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. That's a wrap on day 1 of Coachella. We have Slayyyter behind us. We just saw Sabrina Carpenter and Levity. It's been an amazing day. I can't wait to come back for day 2. Day 2 of Coachella. We're here. Super exciting day today. We're here early so we can run around and check out all the little things Coachella has to offer. We're gonna do a bunch of fun activations, fun artist interviews, and Biebercella. And I'm joined by
Diana, Ella, Chloe, Amy.
I'm detecting a British accent. Did you guys fly out for Biebercella?
This is our first Coachella as well.
Oh my
Just
god.
for Justin.
What song by Justin Bieber tonight that you guys are all gonna scream?
That is a hard. Me personally, maybe Idea.
Beauty and the Beat.
Favorite girl. Never say never.
Yes! We need to make sure he sees this tonight. I noticed these beautiful kites flying around, so I wanted to talk to the designer of them. I'm here with...
My name is Jeanne Arignan-Doki. Artist name is SPF 50.
SPF 50.
Yeah.
What's the idea behind the kites flying around? Is this you do it every Coachella, or is it something you want to do for this one?
Yeah, so this is the first Coachella. It's a collaboration with a collective called Are You Mad? So we got some dead stock fabric and make some beautiful, colorful kites. I get inspired of color of the festival. It's it's my first time here, and I'm so impressed of all the music and the colors, and the sky is blue and the grass is green. Sometimes at the beginning is green, but yeah, it's been amazing to fly them and see the people response.
I'm here with
Zainab.
DJ Habibits.
Coachella Weekend 2. How are we feeling?
So hyped, so grateful, and so excited to be here.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm stoked.
What was your guys' first DJ set of all time?
I'll never forget my first DJ set. It was at a club in New York City on the West Side Highway called Westway. I had one functioning CDJ, so I was doing instant doubles on Sara. For music nerds, you know what that is. DJ Slink was actually playing in the other room, and I was wearing a yellow blazer, a black dress, and it was one of the best nights of my life. I still remember the tracks I played. I played Gesaffelstein, Gunplay, Brodinski, all these just songs I wanted to get off, and I knew from that point I was I'm never going to stop doing this.
That's a great story. The earliest one I can remember was this girl, Megan's Sweet 16. Megan, if you're out there, I miss you. I haven't talked to Megan since high school.
Shout out Megan.
Shout out Megan. It was her Sweet 16. I must have been 15, 14, something like that. I had my parents' desktop computer, and that I brought unhooked from the house, brought the PC computer speakers with me, and a tiny Behringer controller I bought from a friend for $50. And yeah, I don't know, I'm sure I was playing a lot of Drake and T-Pain, I can't remember. Yeah, good times.
What's a non-English music genre that people are sleeping on, especially within dance?
There's so many, my God. For me personally, I'm really into guaracha right now, which is from Colombia, Mexico. It's maybe not sleeping on it, but it's starting to get a little bit more traction, but I feel I like to hear more of it in sets right now. Yeah, I'd love to hear more guaracha.
I would say gom. I don't know if it's pronounced gom or I think is how it's pronounced. Don't fry me, internet, if I got that wrong, but it's a South African genre. It's spelled G-Q-O-M, gom. Huge fan. It's super heavy, it's super hard, it's super hypnotic, and I think we need more of it. It's so fun.
What's the best thing about playing B2B with each other?
Oh, there's so many things. Where do I begin? First of all, Evie's just such a good person, good heart, yeah. Working with someone who just loves music with the same passion and is just a kind person and easy to get along with, and we have such similar tastes and backgrounds. We love so many different types of music, and this really couldn't have flowed easier. I'm so grateful that this is our DoLab debut.
That was so sweet. Thank you. You're the best. Literally right back at you. Zainab's such a sweetheart. Like, we have such similar vibes and music tastes, and we just get each other really well. We actually did a B2B before in San Francisco. It was like 3 hours, and we didn't plan anything. We just freestyled it off, like, literally I pressed play, and then we just went. And it was like butter. It was so perfect. Smooth. So we get each other with both. We both come from really like varied open format backgrounds, which is fun. But we're also both trying to rep our cultures, and like, yeah, we're just homies, and I love her. So yeah, I'm just honored and happy.
The best. We're here at the Lollipop Star activation, where we're about to try to hear music through eating candy. Let's check it out.
Lights up.
Okay.
And then you can eat it like normal, but when you want to hear it, hold it between your teeth in the back.
Can
we hear it all right?
Mm-hmm. Like, you can hear notes, like it's not just vibration, which I think is so interesting. Like, you can hear like the melody of it.
Hear the singing, the melody.
How does that work? Is there like a speaker on this?
So the way that we normally will process sound is through vibrations that go through our ear canals in the air. We're kind of just skipping through that whole like process and just tricking your brain into thinking you're already getting those vibrations. And so it's going to register it, process it, and translate it like it normally would sound. So that's why you can hear it just as clear.
I'm joined by the coolest and the hippest of them all.
54 Ultra.
What's different about Weekend 2 set?
Well, how are you feeling about Weekend 2, Sara, before we go?
It's my first Coachella, so I think I have no expectations, so I'm ready to be blown away.
Mm-hmm. Me too. This is my first one too. I guess the second time if you count last weekend, but.
So you're from Jersey. What's the most Jersey thing about you?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if that's up to me to decide. Some people say the accent, if it exists, or the jokes maybe.
Jersey accents definitely exist.
Okay, then yeah, there.
What's like Jersey slang?
I don't know. My father's Puerto Rican, but he grew up around Italians and stuff, so he's very fake Italian guy, so he's like, oh, all the time.
I sound like a Sopranos character all the time.
Yeah, sometimes. Depends on where you stay.
Oh, how do you do it?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh. You know.
Oh.
Madon. No, but that's a joke, you know. They can't really rock it like that.
I think something that's so interesting about you is that you, in high school, used to make rap beats, and then you had like a shoegaze phase, right? Mm-hmm. Now you do what you do. What was the evolution of that, and why all the kind of switches almost in genre? Because that's a lot of different moves to make.
I mean, for me, I kind of just when I you don't have to hold the mic so long. I feel like is your hand hurting yet or
no? My mic, it's like a Lego kind of.
Really?
It's like this.
That's perfect. I love that, professional. Mm-hmm. But no, I think in reality, I only listened to really like rap music for my entire life until I was like 18, mm-hmm. Or it's like rap and like Dominican, Puerto Rican music. So like whatever my parents had, and then like whatever I found on the internet. So I never really got into many subcultures growing up, except for like trap music or hip hop following. So I started making beats because I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and then I wanted to express myself in a way that was like making music, and it ended up being production, like trying to sound like Atlanta producers and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then when I was 18, I had a girlfriend at the time, and she showed me a lot of different music. I went to a college for audio engineering, and I was writing projects on music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and it stuck with me in a way. And then I just started meeting more people who were showing me different kinds of music, and I was absorbing it all. I had a coworker that showed me a bunch of indie bands. I had a friend that showed me a bunch of indie bands and like indie music as a whole. 2018, you know, how that was changing. And I think the tides of music changing is what showed me all that stuff. So I went from rap music to like indie music and shoegaze stuff to like, I tried to make R&B for like a year. I was trying to be like Brent Faiyaz for a long time. And then I taught myself guitar and still making indie rock, playing local basement shows in New Jersey, like super grimy stuff. And then I made soul music because I was just like, I consider it like bedroom pop, just more produced. But it's all, I make what I listen to also, you know? Like, I make what I want to listen to, I guess.
It's your first time performing at Coachella. We'll combine weekend 1 and weekend 2. What was it for your first time performing?
It was a basement show in New Jersey on April 30th, 2021. And it was at this place called the Meat Locker. And that was really my first time. Like, you know, I had my friends with me that we got together, and like, my friend who didn't play bass was like, okay, I'm going to learn bass in like a 2-month span. I had just learned guitar. I was like 6 months into guitar. My friend was 6 months into learning the drums. My other friend just played guitar already. So it was like, all right. I had this kid from my college as well that puts on shows, and I texted him, hey, how do I put on a show? You know, what do I do? So we texted 2 other bands. We had him and his friends, and we just played a show and invited everybody that we knew, and it was a good time, you know, and it was basically a party, and it felt beautiful to play a performance. We were terrible. I have a voice memo of it, of the entire thing. First show, Meat Locker, 4:30/21. Because what I did was I'd leave my phone in a voice memo to see how we could improve. Oh wait, there's a cover of Freaks in here by Surf Curse. Isn't that something?
Hi guys, we're about to go on this Ferris wheel because it's kind of our tradition now to check out Ferris wheels, so come with us. All right, wait, there's like no line for this. Okay, let's speed, let's go. Getting ready to go on the Ferris wheel right now. La Grande. XL. The beautiful Indio Valley is upon us right now. Here we see millions of tiny little people all dressed up in cowboy boots, ready to see amazing music and most of all sweat on each other. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful set. How many people do you think in this crowd that we see are believers? Coachella Valley, baby. We're halfway through Coachella weekend. I think I like Coachella. I think it's a vibe. I think it's certainly a cultural thing. I think a lot of people come here just because it's Coachella, and the music is insane. Artists come to Coachella and bring out a certain type of entertainment they don't normally bring out. It's insane the way they handcraft their sets. I've seen some amazing shows. I've been put on to new music here, and I think that's what a festival is all about. I think Coachella encapsulates that perfectly. I'm going to go home and listen to like dubstep now. So thank you. Thank you, Coachella. Today I'm joined by
Armin van Buuren.
You're back at Coachella for the first time in a while. How does that feel to be back here?
Honestly, I can't remember too much from the first time in 2005. I remember I played at Sahara, but then it was a tent, it was an indoor thing. And it was super cool, and at the time it was already, Coachella. But I guess it wasn't as a big deal as it is now. It was an up-and-coming, super cool festival, but it took a few years for it to build, and now we all know what it is. But I'm really, really honored that I got to play the 2005 edition as well. There's some rare footage online somewhere where you actually see me spinning on Coachella in 2005. I'm going back to back with Adam Beyer. We're presenting our concept Techno-Trans. The set we played at Quasar last night was more high energy, a little bit faster mixing. We're going to play more of an underground set, I guess, more groovy, a little bit more dark, I guess, because it fits more the vibe of Yuma. I think in Yuma, people kind of expect you to play more cool and more underground. Having said that, though, we do have some hits that we do like to present, or yes, special versions of hits and stuff. But I'm playing together with Adam Beyer, which is something I rarely do. I've only done it twice before. And he comes from a completely different world because he comes from the world of techno. I come from the world of trance, which in the EDM world are very different worlds. But I think Coachella is challenging us to try and, find common ground, I guess.
Playing back-to-back too, how did that relationship come about and you found out where your energy aligned to be on stage together?
Well, I've always been a fan of Adam Beyer. Actually, not a lot of people know this, but he was one of the headliners at Awakenings Festival in the Netherlands. And my neighbor, she works for Awakenings, so she always got me a pass, and I put a cap on. And I went to Awakenings a few times, and I was just chilling backstage and going to see Adam Beyer's set because I really loved his sound. I always thought, I love techno. I mean, I'm known for trance, but as a human being, I love seeing dubstep artists. I love seeing other techno acts, or even house, tech house. I love that as well. Then we started preparing for my own festival in the Netherlands. I have a festival called The State of Trance, which is the name of my radio show as well. And I always try to do something new. We want to move forward with the brand, and we felt musically, ever since COVID, I think people are more receptive. Like, there's more genre blending, if you will. So what we've done, for a few years, we experimented with having people like Artbat and Enrico Sangiuliano on the main stage lineup. And the fans really loved it. And this was something that was 10 years ago was not possible. So we had a meeting, we sat down with everybody, and people said, so who would you want to have on the main stage if you could book anybody? So I said Adam Beyer, but he's probably never going to do it because he's Mr. Drumcode, and so let's approach him. And to my surprise, he said yes. And I was working on a track at the time, which ironically was called Techno-Trans, because it's a rework of a really old track from 1991. And 1991 is the year where kind of techno and trance were kind of the same thing. And that's kind of where it departed. So the track was called the original Techno-Trans. So that we kind of stole that name and made it a thing, and we made it our theme. So he came to my festival. He played the set on the main stage of A State of Trance, and we played a little back-to-back show. And that didn't go unnoticed here at Coachella. So after the State of Trance show in Rotterdam, to my surprise, somebody said, hey, can't they do that at Coachella? And we said, well, why not? So that's why we're here.
Really built a world, essentially.
We're trying to. Yeah, it's very interesting because I think especially right now also, if I can make some sort of a political statement, I'm not going to say anything about politics, but I do want to say that I think we're making a statement by combining two worlds that were virtually uncombinable like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense and I think we're making a statement in that way. You know, try to open up to people who think differently, or you don't always have to agree. We try to find common ground, and I think this is also like the hidden message of Techno-Trans.
What is your favorite thing to do when you're not making music?
Oh, so many things. Have you got a minute? I have long flights, as you know. Right now I'm playing Mario Galaxy again.
Okay, great game. On the Nintendo Switch or?
On the Nintendo Switch too, yeah. I love video games.
You have to. I mean, it's long flights. You have to do something. You can't just watch TV all day.
Well, the thing is with these laptops, you're never finished with your DJ set. So I'm always editing and making mashups and constantly on the fly and going. But sometimes I just need to take a break. And then I love playing Mario or Zelda.
I like Zelda.
Zelda's my favorite game. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom and stuff?
I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I actually played Zelda on my Nintendo 3DS.
You haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet?
No.
I'm jealous. Can I say that?
Why? Because I get to experience it for the first time.
Good. You're not gonna regret it. It's the best game ever.
Seriously. I do have a Switch. Maybe I should get it.
You should get it. You won't regret it. I mean, if you like all those puzzles and cooking and you know,
it's like a cutesy little game.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. You know how many more great albums I could have made in the time I spent with playing Zelda.
Day 2 of Coachella. We just saw some of the most amazing sets ever today. We had some of the most amazing conversations, and I'm really excited to be here tomorrow. I think today was the day that I decided I really like Coachella. I like the culture here. I like the people here. It's really fun, and there's so much to do, and it's just like a whole world of its own. We'll see you tomorrow for day 3. It's day 3 of Coachella. We got home at 4 a.m. last night.
We're stuck in traffic. It's like hour 2 of us stuck in traffic. And so now we're moving inch by inch. So now we're just playing B2B, Subway Surfers.
It's currently 92 degrees. It's the hottest day of the festival. Let's see what we get up into today. We're at the Bella Canvas pop-up, which is the history of Coachella merchandise, and I low-key think we just found one of the best lineups ever. Kanye West, The Strokes, Kings of Leon, Arcade Fire, Mumford & Sons. Wow. Lauryn Hill, that's crazy. This is Flower Crown Coachella for sure. Basically at the Bella Canvas activation where you can recreate the OG Coachella merchandise from 2002 to 2023. Coachella is such an iconic historical festival, all ingrained in the culture. So like we get to make our own little merch. I think I'm gonna go 2011 because there's something really beautiful about it. I have to do the Ferris wheel in 2026 because it's my first Coachella. So I have to remember it forever. Right here in the back of the hoodie. Right here. How am I supposed to do that? I don't know. Wow! Oh my god, you did that so fast. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Today I'm joined by
Levity, Josh,
and PJ.
This is Levity, Josh, and PJ. How did it feel to do your Weekend 2 amazing Coachella set? I was there to see it. The visuals were insane. The energy was insane. You guys said such a beautiful message, like at the end, kind of saying that you guys never saw yourself, like being at that stage. How did that feel? Like all the crowd died down, it was just you guys.
It was unlike anything I think we've ever felt before in our lives. It was like genuinely the greatest moment of our entire lives, especially just kind of feeling that like feeling of accomplishment and that like we did it and it went so well. And especially just felt good getting to play, you know, dubstep and our music in general, just like on a stage like that where it's rarely kind of seen. And it felt good to kind of get to be a part of such a big festival and a big opportunity and be surrounded by so many amazing people.
I love the Mac Miller tribute that you guys did, and then it kind of shifted into photos of you three. Was there emotional significance to that?
It was actually our VJ's idea. We wanted to kind of do like a tribute to Mac Miller, and she thought it'd be fun to like, because that song is so emotional, you know, it means so much in our lives, which is why we remixed it. It's always a good moment to kind of like pay tribute to Mac and then kind of like take a look at, you know, our journey. And yeah,
whenever we play that song, it's just like a surreal feeling. I mean, I look up at the screen every time we play and just kind of, you know, get a little teary-eyed just like looking up at the videos of Mac and just like being able to just sit down on the stage and we were like just kind of vibing out with the crowd and looking out. It was like really just a truly special moment for us, and like I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life, just sitting on that table and you know, locking eyes with so many people in the crowd, singing at the top of our lungs. Like it was just something super special for us, and I just think that the fact that everyone else enjoyed it so much as well just proved to us that, you know, what we did something that was special for everyone, and like, and it meant a lot that people cared so much as like we did. So yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, it's just such a beautiful moment for us to take in an hour and 5-minute set of just super high energy, to take a full 2.5 minutes to just settle down and listen to Mac Miller with the crowd to a song that meant so much to us. And we were talking about it earlier. We've been playing that song for almost 2 years now, and nobody has, I guess everybody still loves it, and still a beautiful moment even now. And to be able to do that at Coachella was truly special.
Is it true that you guys went to the first ever Summer Smash?
Yes.
What was that experience like? I have to ask.
He and I, back there off screen, Kevin, shout out Kevin Trunda, we went to the first ever Summer Smash. I remember PJ couldn't go.
I was at the North Coast, I think it was like 2019 or 18 when Lyrical Lemonade had their stage at the Union Park or whatever, and that was sweet.
But it's crazy because when we first met, like, it was a huge bonding thing, like on like the first days of college and stuff. We would watch the Lyrical Lemonade music videos all the time. Like, we were obsessed. And it was something that really bonded us early on. The first year of Summer Smash was fucking awesome. It was so sick. Like, I remember being at Ski Mask and like, oh my God, I got tossed around. Like, I felt, you know, the crowd was insane. The crowd was insane at Ski Mask. It was crazy. Like, still, I've never felt like that kind of energy. We really want to go to Lyrical, to Summer Smash this year. The lineup's sick. It's awesome.
Come on Skrillex Day.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, we'll be there. We'll be there.
What was your guys' first ever DJ set?
Technically, our first ever DJ set to people was in the basement of a fraternity house. We were like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, we're like playing. We played for free. We got a gig at a local college bar in University of Iowa called Eden, and it was like 100 capacity like bar, and we would just play. We started by playing like Tuesdays to like no one. And then after a while, we got upgraded to like, we got like a weekend day and stuff. And pretty much it was the kind of bar where everyone would just come really fucked up.
I worked at the bar as a bouncer, I know, believe it or not. But I worked at the bar that we started playing at as a bouncer. Yeah, what do you mean? We would play everything because it was just like open format. Like, we would play rap, we'd play, you know, we would play EDM, we would play, you know, straight dubstep, we'd play house music. We would kind of go all over the place. But definitely, we play weird shit, heavy shit, like everything you can imagine. But it was always fun. Like, towards the end of the night is when we got to kind of let loose because everyone else was like, you know, fucked up and wanted to have fun. So we would just like rip some dubstep and everything, and people would be headbanging in this like little bottle section of the nightclub, it was just so much fun. And sometimes like I wish we can go back there. Like, I don't even know. I don't think Eden's even around anymore. But definitely would like to go back. Got to go to games. Got to go to games.
Hi guys, in lyrical fashion, I'm having a lemonade. And we're about to go watch OK Lou. Really good. Honestly, really good. Freshly squeezed. It's really good. I'd say 9 out of 10. Today I'm joined by...
What more? Lyrical Lemonade.
Do you guys have any standout moments from your sets?
I was doing the set, bro. I turned around for 1 second. I turned back around. Computer not on the table.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
During this last
Wait,
this
your
last one.
computer?
Yeah, no, yours.
It was mine?
Yeah.
Wait, yo, bro.
It was straight though. I checked it. It's good. Your computer's fine.
My computer's
So
fine?
Completely.
Do you have Apple Care?
Wait, I don't have Apple
This
Care.
is. I was not. I
Wait,
was like,
Elijah, you're not
this
lying.
is the first time I'm telling them this, and it's true. It happened.
Wait, Lyrical Lemonade, this is breaking news, and I need to check on my computer.
Your
So
computer's
stay
okay, I
tuned.
promise.
Stay
I
tuned.
checked it because it happened pretty early in the set, and then I like put it back, and it was working for the rest of the set, and I was like, we're good.
What is your guys' favorite thing to do with each other when you're not making music? It can't be music related.
Play a lot of basketball. 5v5, catch us any court. We'll wipe the court for sure.
We love hanging out with Cat's Eye. They're the homies.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Chilling with them and shit.
You guys are kind of like the male Cat's Eye.
That's what we're trying to say, right? Lyrical Lemonade, right?
Hit a move. Hit a move.
Pinky up. Is that it? Pinky up.
Wait, Pinky. No. Wait, what's
Pinky,
the one where they're like, I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
Here, everyone do your best Cat's Eye move, and we're gonna edit it to Cat's Eye.
Okay.
What is it? I don't know. It's like
That was really good.
Was it? Oh, thank you.
Wow. Oh, so Cat's Eye featuring What More coming soon?
Dude, it's happening. It's in the works.
Very important words, very important statement to make. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Today I'm joined by,
Subtronics.
and you obliterated your Coachella weekend one set. Well, you brought out Lone last weekend.
Dude, insane. And a cool dude too. Like he's like I love hanging out with him.
And I have to ask, especially even like noticing like rap and EDM have just really been blending together, and there's so much subgenres within the two. How have you kind of explored that with your own music?
So to me, the most important thing is I want to make new stuff and I want to make new sounding stuff. And I feel like the ways in which you can one of the easier ways to discover new things is by blending two previously existing things that haven't been blended together. And of course, people have done, you know, hip hop and dubstep many times over. But my intention is to, you know, carry my signature sound and the identity that I've developed over the years, and find a way to blend it with the different lanes and flavors of hip hop that I genuinely, authentically feel passionate about and love, and strike a balance, you know, because there's something about like when you hear certain hip hop tunes, like it scratches that one type of itch, you know, and to blend them together is so fascinating and cool, and it's something I'm really excited to be doing.
Your set design. It was one of the coolest things I saw. It's kind of like you were like on a spaceship. Was there a method to that madness?
So the idea, and a lot of fans caught this, is it is our logo split into two pieces. It's the Cyclops Recordings logo. And it really, it takes a village. I got to give credit to the whole production team and the front of house team. Everyone works so hard. I give them weirdest 4-paragraph, 6 in the morning nonsense rambles, and they decipher and decode it into like exactly this perfect, amazing, dynamic vision. It's all of the stuff we love. It's space, it's optical illusion, reflective, trickery of the eyes, can't tell what's going on, and to be doing something unique as well. And what I really loved about it too is there was room to run around on it, and it kind of made it really feel like a show, especially with the performers coming out. It really felt like an elevated, new to us type of thing, so it's very exciting.
I totally peeped the space reference. I know that's something that you're interested in. Yes. Do you believe in a parallel universe or multiple dimensions?
100%. So it's higher dimensional theory, and that apparently science has proven up to 11 dimensions. So alternate dimensions, I believe, is dimension 8 or dimension 9. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but like if 4th dimension is time, 5th dimension is like alternate time, and then like by 6 or 7, it's all of everything in one infinity, and then the 8th dimension is an entirely separate infinity. So that would be a totally alternate dimension. So I think probably, yeah.
What was the first thing that piqued your interest in all that?
Oh my God, I remember being like 12 years old and seeing like a Carl Sagan video where he was explaining the 4th dimension, and it like a tick, it lodged in my brain of like, I need to attempt, if I can just think hard enough, if I can smoke and think hard enough, I'll be able to successfully picture what 4-dimensional space looks like. And I was like a several year long obsession of mine. It was my first tattoo, was a 4-dimensional cube. It's like a lifelong fascination.
Do you think you ended up picturing it in the end?
No, I've come to understand that you'll never picture it, but I understand it more.
Totally. You have such a cool interactive presence online with fans. What was the coolest thing that you stumbled upon? Whether it's them remixing your songs or just interacting?
Oh man, there's so many, and I know I'm gonna think of like the best one ever exactly 15 minutes from now. But today, there was a moment where I like posted like an album on Instagram, and one girl was like, I see 2% of my hat in one of these, and I was like scrolling through it, and I was like, was it slide 9? And she was like, yes, it was slide 9. And then all of these people were chiming in. I'm like, I love that he's so chronically on his phone and like interacting on this level. No, there's so many good ones. I'm so upset I couldn't think of a better one on the spot.
I love that example because that means you're paying attention.
Totally. I mean, it really is like, it's a community that we've all built brick by brick, you know, like I played tiny little dive bars for many years, and every single person that went to every single one of those shows all came to the first festival, and then it's just been a ton of festivals. So it's been a very slow but like permanent feeling process that we've just grown this big family bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's been really cool.
And I'm sure after this weekend it'll grow even more.
Insane. It's really, and I would like to welcome all of the new Cyclops Army members. I've definitely seen a lot of them, and it's really cool, and I hope that we all know to just be nice to each other.
We'll be nice. Thank you so much, Subtronics.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's about 7:30 p.m. right now, and we're about to go find some food. It's pretty hard to navigate the traffic here in Coachella. That's like a real thing. You have to be very aware of your surroundings. But I've had a good time. Today was really hot, but now it's cooled down, and that's the thing about Coachella is I think there's that sweet spot when it's like blue hour, and It's just so fun to be here and everything looks so pretty. Like the mountains look so pretty, the palm trees look so pretty. I was really excited that we met Catside today. And by that I mean what more? I think the best thing about Coachella weekend is that it kind of opened my eyes on like EDM and talking to so many different DJs. I really liked it. I liked everyone I talked to. We talked to Subtronics today and he's actually the coolest. I really liked him and it made me think like our parallel universe is real. And I watched this movie Coherence, which everyone should watch down below. And I kind of think we do live in multiple dimensions, but that's just the kind of eye-opening conversation I've been having while I'm here at Coachella. Our time at Coachella is nearing to an end, guys. We're at artist viewing for Karol G right now. Insane how many people it takes to set up a stage design like this. I'm really excited to see the show. We're at Karol G's set. We're done. I love Karol G. This was the best set I've ever seen in my entire life. And I think I love Coachella. I have no words. I'm floored. Karol G just sold me Coachella. I'm coming back next year. Bye, guys.